Hello, everyone. It's time for more Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It's crazy how the PS5, when it reads a disc, just sounds like it's like struggling. Sounds like I need to exercise my console. I need a priest to pull the demons out of it. It's only like at the startup though. It's just it's like when it's reading the disc at first, and then it just suddenly stops. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, let's get a 10-year-old boy drunk. Not in like a creepy way, just like a male bonding way. I promise. Oh, what a start.
We did lots of stuff again today, huh, Captain? Gotta make sure the crew gets breaks, or Goro will get tired out.
Can't have that. We'll need to come get a drink from time to time.
Being a regular at a real bar in Honolulu, I've come a long way from Rich Island.
Being a regular at a bar? I'd say that's a long way for any kid to come, wouldn't you?
All thanks to you, Captain. I get to do cool stuff like that every day now. You know, like going to Nele Island and Badlantis. I got to meet some super nice people there.
If your bar for nice is Yakuza and pirates, kid, you ain't gonna have a hard time fitting in anywhere. So, out all the places we've gone so far, which was your favorite? Better than all the rest?
My favorite... Oh, I know. Can you guess it, Captain? I bet you can't.
You're on, matey. I'll get in one shot. The place you enjoyed the most so far? It's gotta be... What about Dunghill? You know, that tavern in Madlantis?
The name sure is weird, huh? Like a big pile of poop.
Huh. You know what? You're right.
Even though it was named that, though, it wasn't poopy at all. Everyone there was minding their manners.
Come on, I'm pretty sure the clientele had a bit more scum to them than that, no? Either way, doesn't seem like I hit the mark with that answer, huh?
I guess the answer's Honolulu. The beach was really, really nice.
Sure was pretty, wasn't it? The type of place everyone wants to kick back and relax in, whether you're young or old.
Yep. Makes sense it's a popular vacation spot.
Oh, it's the dream vacation spot for lots of Japanese folk. But with the great weather and all the resorts around...
This is just a tourist ad.
In Honolulu, too.
What about you, Captain? Are you married? Or do you not remember?
Huh, that's a good question. I wonder if I ever was.
You really don't remember? Even a little? Like a wife or kids? None of that?
Hey, I couldn't even remember my own name. Give me a break. You're the one who found me. You know the score. Now,
Shut up, kid. I'm trying to reinvent myself.
Though if I do have a kid, a boy around 10 would be pretty sweet. That way, he could be best buds with you.
That wouldn't matter. I can make friends with anybody, no matter what age they are. I mean, look at us. You're old, Captain, but we're still friends, right? Aren't we?
What if I was just mean? What if I just told him straight out, no, I'm not your friend.
Damn right we are, matey. Friends for life, ride or die.
Definitely, I knew it.
Yeah, I don't have it in me.
Now there's something worth toasting. To our ongoing friendship.
Definitely. I'll drink to that.
I don't want to destroy this kid's
Let's do this again.
enthusiasm.
Yeah. Anytime, Captain.
Wow.
Of course, Goro. We know. That means you too.
Jealous little guy, ain't he?
It still kills me how that's obviously a dude just doing like his best impression of a baby tiger. Oh, there's another one? How many of these are there?
Whew. Revolve's milk sure hits the spot. Knocking one of these back is just what the doctor ordered.
I'll tell you what, you keep pounding milk like that, won't be long before you grow up even bigger than Jason.
Actually, you know how my dad always thinks I'm weak and sick? Well, someday, I'll be strong enough to beat him in a fight. Just thinking about it makes the milk taste even better.
That's the spirit, you got the right idea. Guys like your dad, all tough on everyone but themselves.
In reality, milk is terrible for your health because, like, you can get the recommended amount of calcium just from eating like a regular meal.
A bunch of times since we started our adventure, you know. I was strong on Rich Island, but out in the world,
Milk just raises your cholesterol and chance for a heart attack or stroke.
it's just something I've been thinking about. Like, before we left Rich Island, I was pretty mean to my dad, wasn't I? How it was like, you always blow a fuse when I want to leave. That kind of stuff.
Ah, true. You did say that. Knew right away from your dad's face you'd struck a nerve.
Well, I really felt that way. So it didn't feel mean when I said it. But he really did end up letting me leave. And he even came along with us. So, yeah, I was thinking I should try to thank
It blows
him
me
for
away
that
how
someday.
Noah has like more self-reflection than the adults in this game, or most of the adults.
Ain't easy to say, huh? Yeah, how about this? I could always tell him for you.
Nah, if I tell him, I want it to be from me. I can't rely on you for everything, Captain. Really, no matter how I say it, it's probably gonna be pretty awkward.
Look at you. Sitting at the bar, nursing your worries at the bottom of a cold one. You're taking another step on the road to adulthood.
What about you,
You're
Captain?
moving too fast, boy.
Have
Enjoy
you
your
ever had to
youth.
say something
It's
hard
not
to
gonna last
someone?
forever.
Let's see. I'm sure I have, but...
God damn, this game making me care so much about these characters.
I kind of can't imagine you not just saying exactly what you think. I guess I'm saying exactly what I think, but...
We used to live in Kyoto, in Japan. There, when you want to end a conversation, you do it by complimenting the other person's watch. Like, hey, mighty fine watch you got there.
Huh? Why?
See, the real meaning underneath is more like, hey, look at the time, asshole. You're overstaying your welcome.
Whoa, that sounds mean.
My point is, when something's hard to say, try saying it another way.
Why is it so hard to say, though? I'm just trying to thank my dad, right?
Yeah, but doing it face to face can be tricky. So with that in mind, we just gotta think hard and decide a different way you want to get that message across.
Oh goodness. Fame monsters. What's up, bud? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? Hold on, let me get my cam back on here. Let me see my reaction. Long time no see. Or at least in my chat. What this is a Yakuza game, but they kind of rebranded the whole series as Like a Dragon, which is what it's actually originally called in Japan. But they just decided to make the English version Like a Dragon 2. And this is kind of like a, I don't know if you call it a Gaiden game, where it's like a side story where you play as Goro Majima, who was like one of the villains from like the earlier games. It's kind of I guess I hesitate to call him a villain. He's more like an anti-hero, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm gonna
put your message in a
teach him Morse code.
He has to figure out. Maybe
it kills me how he's drinking milk.
Birds, one stone.
I mean, a code sounds cool.
Yeah, this is great. This actually
Captain, do you know how?
the last two games, Like a Dragon and then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, had like they brought in like this RPG turn-based battle system, and then they switched for this. They switched back to the original like real-time combat from the earlier titles, like from 1 through 6 onward. There's also Kiwami, which is more or less like a reimagining slash remake of the like first two games.
Thank you letter. Bingo!
And then there's also Yakuza 0, which I recommend as like the jumping off point if you were ever interested in getting into this franchise, because it kind of like sets you at the beginning of everything, like when Kiryu and him are both really young. They're like in their 20s in the 80s. It's like I think it takes place in like 89 or like 87. I can't remember.
You're gonna have to take that one to Jason to get the real.
But this one is set in the modern day.
We can live with my mom again too?
If you really want to, sure.
The chronology gets really confusing as the games go along.
And I want girls to like me.
What a coincidence.
Don't we all?
So do I.
Captain, not to question you or anything, but these answers kind of stink.
Wow.
These are real doozies, kid. Come on. Give me something easier.
Okay, how about this? Will you promise to be my friend forever, Captain?
I like how he's my first drink Link in this game, because it's like you kind of level up like your relationships with characters, similar to like Persona or something like that, where you only you like take them to the bar and sing karaoke with them. Also, there's a karaoke minigame. This game is like I love the Yakuza games because they kind of go between like hyper serious crime drama, where like the stakes couldn't be higher, and then like wacky, but then like the games will just kind of detour and like into like these like clown shoes side quest dimensions where it's like you can clearly tell that a different team of writers worked on them versus like the mainline story. It just and like as the games go along, like the differentiation between the two kind of blurs. I've noticed, like at this point, it's kind of hard to tell what is like real and what is just like fantasy, because like as time goes on, like you start off with Kiryu, who's just like this very serious, stoic guy. Like he kind of embodies like the noble Japanese person, like the prototypical like hero, like very just unemotive and stiff. And then as the games like the latest games kind of introduce these characters that have a little more like a little more like livelier personalities and just like, but it's kind of like the games take themselves less and less seriously with each iteration, I've found, and I love it. Like I just eat it up. This game and the last one, Infinite Wealth, are both set in Hawaii, or at least like near Hawaii, like the chain of islands that are close to it. Also, is it just me or is my capture card fudging the sound a little bit? It sounds like it sounds a little distorted. Maybe that's just me. Wait a minute. Why wasn't Jason there during during those talks? It seems weird that he would let me take his son to a bar. Oof, an empty can. Some jerk must have littered here. Let me, I'll throw it away. Oh, my bad. Appreciate it. It's fine. It's not as if you're the one making a mess. Yeah, I suppose so. You volunteering to pick up garbage or something? That's admirable. It's nothing to be praised for. I don't even know what will come from doing all this. Now there's trash stuck all the way up there. Damn it. Even the garbage is working against me. Another thing I love about these games is it's like you can tell some of the character animations are from previous games. Like they just kind of like there's like music tracks that get reused. There's like character model animations that get reused. There's all kinds like even the combat mechanics are frequently reused. It's like they used every part of the buffalo kind of, so to speak. Jeez, what's with this guy? He's not picking up trash because he wants to. The only disappointment for me is that the side story stuff is mostly unvoiced. So it's like they can only afford the actors to be in the booth for so many hours a day. So you end up with kind of like the main story or like the main plot thread gets full like money treatment. Like they put all like the money and funds into that, whereas like all the side quests and mini games are like afterthoughts, you could say. Man, I have so much money. That beer sounds delicious. I want some Fruit Loops. I want a Fruit Loop ale. So yeah, you can start off the battle if you have your heat gauge fully charged by just doing like a super move on them that takes out most of the dudes. Also, instead of bills flying out of them, this time it's like gold doubloons because you're a pirate. It's great. It's awesome. Also, there are naval battles in this, similar to what you get in like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but a little more simplified. It's kind of like, without giving too much of the plot away, I'll just say that like you start off washed up on like an island, and you have amnesia. You literally can't remember anything from your previous life. Also, you can put one of your companions is a baby tiger named Goro, and you can put a pirate hat on them. Isn't he adorable? Or so yeah, right now, it's like when you first start out the game, you meet the boy and Noah, who you're traveling with, and his pet baby tiger, who he insists is a cat, and then that's his dad in the backwards baseball cap. That's Jason. See if I can get all these locations photographed. But yeah, these games are so much fun. There's so much content. There's like almost too much to do. And like this time the game is kind of split into different areas. Like before in the last game, you were mostly just here in Honolulu, Hawaii, just exploring. And what's amazing is like people who actually live here have come out and said like, yeah, no, the mapping of like everything here is almost exactly like it is in real life. Like they really wanted. I think part of this game is just pushing like Hawaii as a tourist destination. It's because there's like actual products that are only available in Hawaii in these stores that you'll see. So it's kind of interesting that they just kind of like use the game as a way to promote like Hawaii, not only Hawaiian culture, but like commercial products. Oh, also you can customize your Segway. Ignore the dangerous sparking coming from the wheels. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, and thank you for the raid, Fame. I don't know if I ever... I think I thanked you already, but I'm not sure. Just to be safe. Thanks again. But yeah, this game... I just love this series so much. I wasn't really a fan of it when it first was around, but like as I... Like I went back and started just playing all the games, starting with Zero, and then I tried out Kiwami, which are kind of like the... Like I said, like the reimagining / remaster of like the first 2 or 3 games. Because there's like Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2, and Kiwami just means extreme. So it's like the first games through the lens of like more modern mechanics and video games, and more like they kind of like retconned a few things to make like the story make sense. And not have as many plot holes in the later games. But like this is really one of those games where it's like you don't really have to play from the very first one to understand what's going on. It kind of has a fairly simple plot for each game to follow. I feel like I've actually heard of this in Hawaii where it just will randomly, like, just freak thunderstorms will happen. Just very quick rainfall, or like flash floods, and then it's like it'll just start and then it'll go for a few minutes and then it'll just stop. Also, I love how you can do your aloha links while you're riding a Segway.
Whoa, amazing! Look at that huge drawing! Hey, there's another one!
Yeah, they got art all over the place, huh? Pretty impressive stuff.
Don't the people who do these get in trouble?
Huh? Why would they? They're giving everybody something nice to look at.
But when I draw on our refrigerator at home, my sister gets mad and yells at me.
That's because you're just doodling around. This stuff's art, get it?
What makes it art instead of doodles, then? I work hard on my drawings back home.
Destroy his self-esteem. Do it.
I guess art comes in many forms. All you gotta do is keep practicing until you're so good, people pay for your doodles. Maybe someday you'll have something up on a big wall, too.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll practice every day. And Sis will be the first to see how good I get.
Attaboy.
As soon as I'm home, I'm going right to the fridge.
How about some paper instead?
Why would a tiger care about fruit? Yeah, you're a wanted criminal. What? You're pointing out I'm a criminal? I'll kill you! That attack. That is something else. I'll abstain from alcohol. There are so many situations in these games where it's like, guy is being a jerk and then just won't. Like, you can't de-escalate the situation at all. So you end up fighting them, and then after the fight, they're like, I have seen the error of my ways. Henceforth, I will not do bad things anymore. I will raise a puppy shelter for puppies and start an orphanage. Just every time. To the point where it's just like absurdity. I don't know.
We're not taking orders from you anymore, Captain.
Yeah, we're jumping ship. Not you guys too. What are you all so mad about?
It's your outdated workplace practices.
We're gonna find a ship that enforces proper compliance and values of work-life balance. Yeah, drinking parties. More like unpaid overtime. The situation's untenable. Damn it. The hell do I do now? Whoa, that's a gnarly stab wound and scars on his arms. I need another drink. Core pirate compliance. That's very punny. The hell is all that about? Sure seemed to piss those guys off. Jumping ship, huh? Now I'm curious. Maybe I should ask what's going on. Maybe. What level are these guys? Oh, they're bitches. What? You've acknowledged me? I'll kill you! Oh, jeez, alright. Oh my god! I think that man needs an ambulance. That was brutal. Ow. Floor is slippery when wet. With your blood. Please don't use this as ingredients. So yeah, you'll find like at some point in the game you'll unlock bounties, so you can. It's probably the best way to get cash that I've discovered. Ooh, an aquarium. Are those Siamese fighting fish? They're very placid, whatever they are. Ooh. Every place I try the broccoli beef, I just don't care for it. I do like egg rolls and crab rangoon though, and the cashew chicken, and the General Tso's chicken, and the orange chicken. They're all good. What's hargaos? Just steamed buns? Sesame balls. Shaoxing wine, like rice wine. Yeah, I'll get everything on the menu just because I have the money. Before it used to be all the characters in your party would be eating, but now it's just Majima doing like a chewing animation. When you go to diners or restaurants. Man, there's some gnarly ass looking scars. Sup? You're looking down. Something happened? Huh? I heard those guys yelling at you earlier. Just wondering what the deal is. Something about jumping ship, right? Oh, yeah, heard all that. Yeah, my whole crew just up and quit. Pathetic, huh? What happened to me? I thought I had it all figured out. Sailing a pirate ship, fighting and living it up like kings in Mad Atlantis. What am I saying all this to you for? Not like you get it. Guess I'm already wasted. Just forget about it. So you're a pirate, eh? I happen to be of the swashbuckling kind myself. Captain of the Guro Pirates, in fact. We've been having a hell of a time in Mad Atlantis. Wait, you're serious? Never thought I'd meet a fellow pirate in Honolulu. What's your name? Majima. Captain Majima, huh? I'm Brian. Here, grab a seat. I'll get you a drink. Man, Keith, Brian, these are all terrible pirate names. Alright. Then a storm blew us off course. We eventually dropped anchors in Honolulu, and well, here we are. I thought I'd at least get to drink myself stupid here every day with my crew, but then they all bailed on me out of nowhere. So that's why all the... so that's what all the yelling before was about. What started them on that? They said they were getting stressed out because my ship was full of compliance violations. Apparently, they're out to look for another ship with a better workplace environment. Compliance violations and a better workplace environment? The hell's any of that got to do with being a pirate? Beats me. As far as I'm concerned, the pirate's life's supposed to be looking for booty all day, then drinking all night till you pass out. If someone don't like it, you kick their ass out of the way. That's what I thought, anyway. But look where living that pirate's life got me now. I see. I believe that gives me all the information I need. What? Who the hell are you? My name is White. My consulting firm specializes in providing support, guidance, and consultations regarding general business etiquette and compliance. Oh yeah? And what exactly does the boss of a consulting firm want with me? We're looking to expand, but with such cutthroat competition, we feel the Red Ocean strategy of vying for existing market share would be unproductive. And yet the results of our market research left me concerned that there weren't any unexplored markets remaining in the B2B sphere, but listening to your chat, a brilliant new idea came to me. Pirate crew compliance consultancy. A fresh market. A blue ocean like the one you sail upon. What the hell's up with this guy? I can infer from your conversation just now that you seem to have been committing a wide range of compliance violations, and that it was for this very reason that your crew decided to leave. Clearly, the pirating industry is in dire need of compliance guidance. Can't say I ever gave a rat's ass about any of that compliance shit. Well, you not giving a rat's ass is what lost you your crew, ain't it? Indeed, clinging to anachronistic practices is simply stubborn, not commendable. Furthermore, your situation would make for an excellent model case. Therefore, I'd like to offer you guidance in the form of a compliance training course. I'll need example cases to display in pamphlets and promotional videos, so I'd be more than happy to offer our initial services to you for free. Free? You for real? I am. However, further sessions will require payment, the details of which I can guide you through at a later time. Shrewd, ain't ya? Well, if it helps your business, guess it's a win-win kind of deal. Making a whole ass video seems like going a bit overboard, though. Watching online videos has become an increasingly popular method of learning as oh god. We'll call it worst boss ever. Toxic pirate captain, amazing transformation through HR hashtag goals. That should appeal to the younger demographics. Yeah, got him. I don't know about you, but if I saw a video with a title like that, I'd keep the ever-loving hell away from it. We've found that such excessive titles have had a positive contribution to viewership.
Hey, Majima, why don't you take the course too? Couldn't hurt learning how to be a better pirate. Couldn't hurt learning how to be a better captain, right? And I'd feel better not being the only one doing it. Why not? Looks like you got two of us taking that course now. It's free for me too, right? I suppose that would be fine. Someone just call me. Sorry. Sorry about that. I gotta deal with some stuff. I suppose that would be fine. The more pirate captains we're able to guide, the more prestige our course will gain, after all. Let's do it then! Alright, then with that settled, I must hurry and create a special pirate curriculum. That's quite a lot of work to be done. Please come visit me at the marina later. Your training will begin there. Got it. See you later. Fucking white and nerdy here. I'll go do that later. Oh, wait, hold on.
You smell that bread, Captain?
Hey, yeah. I thought that's what that was. Are you getting hungry at all? What do you say? How about we go and get something to snack on?
Oh, there's a cake shop right around here too. Why don't we get cake instead?
Hell you talking about, kid? Can't be eating dessert first, can we?
Aw, Moana always says stuff like that to me too. But she's not here, so she can't stop us. I say cake all the way.
And what happens if she...
Wait, hold that thought.
As I was saying before...
Anyway.
Hell you talking about, kid? Can't be eating dessert first, can we?
Aw, Moana always says stuff like that to me too. But she's not here, so she can't stop us. I say cake all the way.
And what happens if she finds out about this? Then we'll both be in for it with her.
Guess it'll have to be our little secret.
All right, have it you.
Cake secrets.
Just this once, got it?
Yeah, partners in crime.
Ridiculous. Oh, there's another one over here.
Honolulu sure has lots of different flowers, huh?
Rich Island had a bunch of them too, from what I remember. But I guess these ones are different. I didn't know you were into flowers, Noah.
My sister really is, so I learned a bunch from her. We talk about them a lot.
Got yourselves a flower expert in the bar.
Mm-hmm. She knows all kinds of flowers that taste really, really good when they're cooked.
That right? I guess that's practical.
I don't think I know anyone in my everyday life. Whoa, that guy just skated across the floor there. I don't know anyone in my everyday life who's been like, oh yeah, edible flowers, that's my jam. Like, who's like super into eating flowers. They all don't really have a taste either, is the thing. Like, they don't really have like a distinctive flavor. It just tastes like a meadow. Oh, thanks. Nice one. Goro. See, baby tiger's got your back. They're just all throwing away valuable trinkets, apparently. Oh, and the other thing that's really funny with the selfies is you can do Instagram filters. And your companions will pose for the selfie bomb. All right, and since I'm gonna have to clear you out anyway. Big spin. I guess here's where my objective is. Akai Jewelers. Here it is, Naomi's jewelry shop. God damn, I'm nervous. I told you, Dad, it's gonna be okay. Hopefully. Whenever a character says it's gonna be okay, it's never gonna be okay.
Welcome in, Dad.
There's the daughter I know. Much prefer this to your Madlantis get up, huh?
Hey, don't waste it on me.
Hi, Jane.
Been waiting for you, Jason. You too, Noah.
Mom?
That's right.
Well, you three probably got lots to talk about.
Wait, you've never met your mother?
I'm just gonna steal Naomi for a bit.
Yeah, right. You do that. We'll catch up with you later.
You know, I opened this store with my own money. I started going to Madlantis about 5 or 6 years ago. Now I'm Queen Michelle's personal secretary and bodyguard.
Bodyguard? Interesting.
Join my party.
Handle yourself then.
Join my party.
Kingdom of cutthroats doesn't faze you, I guess. Impressive.
I've always had the edge you need for that life. Must have got it from dear old dad. But it was my mom who nurtured it. So the money I bring in, you bet it goes to her.
I see.
I did try playing it straight, making an honest living, that sort of thing. But it didn't work out too well. It was, boring, to say the least. I never really fit in with the regular Joes. Compared to Noah and Moana, I'm basically a Yakuza.
Hey,
I like her freckles. They're really realistic.
I'm a total stranger after all. And I'll level with you. That Nele Island secret's calling. I'm just here to talk business.
Right. Of course you are. Let's get to the good stuff then.
Are you gonna fence things for me?
Dad or Masaru may have already mentioned it in passing. Something about a certain lost treasure of the Esperanza.
They sure have.
200 years ago, pirates buried a boatload of treasure, $1 billion worth, in the Palmyra Atoll. Or so the legend goes, but in reality, it's buried. Under Nele Island.
Wait, for real?
Nele
This is all
Island.
about. The Queen wants you to find proof. And provided all the information we've painstakingly pieced together so far is correct, all those folks on Nele Island, the different groups, they're after the same thing. That's the real reason they're there. And they're all using some big excuse to hide it. Anything to not tip your hand, right? I mean, a bunch of Yakuza volunteering to clean up nuclear waste? That doesn't ring odd to anyone. On top of that, those Polycana followers, their sage gets arrested, but they can't leave because their faith in him's just that strong. Neither side wants the other snatching the prize out from under them. It's a stalemate. And that's where we come in. Queen Michelle sees this as the perfect opportunity. No one knows we know. That's our leg up. So, what do you say? Care to take up our banner, Captain Majima? Maybe dig for a little treasure while you're at it? If we find it first, well, then everybody gets to be happy. My dad and Noah included. After all, you do owe them your life, don't you?
Green Eagle, hello. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Let's see if my shoutouts work. Been great, awesome. That's good to hear. Huh. I guess the shoutout clips don't work anymore. Oh well.
Nele Island, Madlantis, Honolulu. The boy's once small world grows bigger and bigger. Then, just as Majima makes a name for himself in the Pirates Coliseum, a mysterious woman appears. Naomi, Noah's charming sister, and Jason's
I've been all right. I'm a little unnerved just because like I haven't been able to stream for the past few days just because of the weather. It's been like thunderstorming every night when I finally get home. Like I wanted to stream, but it's just been like, what's the point if I start it? If I go live and then like my power gets knocked out, or like like even just a gentle breeze seems to like knock my internet out. So
treasure. I can't believe it. We looked everywhere for that thing, and it was right under our noses. Nele Island, of all places.
So that's all Naomi wanted? She just asked us to find the treasure?
Yep. 7 whole
yeah,
years.
now there's a lull in all the freak weather patterns, so I'm able to
Oh,
finally
that's okay, really.
go back to this game, which I've been wanting to do because I uploaded like 4 parts to YouTube so far, and now I've been wanting to upload a 5th one and
So
just haven't been
this
able to.
request was actually a commission from Queen Michelle, sounds like? She bothered to mention what our take would be?
Queen keeps 90%, we keep 10%.
That sounds like a shit deal.
Hard not to feel like a peasant, huh?
Well, if that's how she sees us, I see no reason to take her crap deal.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
Two shits what she wants. Still,
I will say it's not like I live in like
that treasure now.
northern Indiana, so it's like the weather's not as bad as it could be, but
I say finders keepers.
Assuming this intel of theirs is any good to begin with. Speaking of which, you got any idea where it came from?
like the setting that this game takes place in probably gets way worse thunderstorms than I do here.
Could that be?
Playing online games in Hawaii
He's
must
an
be
85-year-old
terrible,
Highlander from New York. An
I
old,
imagine.
well ingrained in the criminal underworld.
Hear that? Spade Tucker. Same as that story I heard. Captain.
I feel like in these games, the older a character is, the more dangerous they are. It's like indirectly proportional to how much of a badass they've become.
Convinced the Esperanza treasures on Nele Island. About 6 months back, he teams up with Shigaki, an ex-Tojo clan Yakuza.
Going to getting my also I'm going to be getting my laundry started here, but wanted to give you a alert as I get that done. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you
With Pelican as leader Bryce gone,
don't run into any problems with your washer or dryer.
Island, the group's base of operations. See,
I was about to say I hope you have fun doing your laundry, but that sounds like something a psychopath would say.
kick everyone out and completely bar the island from
Who has fun doing laundry?
However, Tucker can't have that. He's sure the treasure is there.
Right.
But he can't say that's why he's objecting to the plan. There'd be a war over it. Would the treasure belong to the state or Policana because it's their land? Either way, Tucker'd end up getting a sliver,
I'm pretty sure
provided he got anything
it's
at all.
whoever owns the deed to the land.
His best bet's a workaround.
What is this camera, bro?
Volunteer and clean up the island's nuclear waste. A group of brave men risking their lives.
It just like
Government can't
starts at a person's lower body and then slowly pans up.
Wouldn't you say?
I would indeed.
Plus, Japan and
I think they just really wanted to show off their poses for their character models
before the illegal dumping scandal.
and all the textures they put on their clothing and skin.
As partners.
Again, I love her freckles because it's not like
Yakuza about the
cartoon freckles. It's like actual, like they're pink.
Hang on.
Like you can kind of see like the discolor, like they're all different. They're all kind of different shades of like pink and red,
The Queen keeps
and it looks like an actual person's skin,
Atlantis, even
or at least as close to it as like the current generation of graphics can render.
Yakuza spill a lot of crumbs.
We'll say hair still looks
Piece them together.
not great in this game, but I think that's just because it's using kind of an outdated engine.
You want to win again.
Sorry for talking all over this, but it's like
Look at your opponent's hand.
Hot damn, what a badass.
proud of his kids,
we have
or at least one of them.
It was Tucker who sent the Yakuza to Nele Island in the first place.
Still doesn't explain one thing, though. What made Tucker sure enough the treasure was there that he sent guys after it?
Good question. Why is that?
Naomi said she hadn't figured that part out yet.
Bummer.
All that said, we can't forget Naomi's aligned with Madlantis. Jerry saw another we can actually trust her. I'm gonna go with a no on that.
Well then, Captain, what do you figure for our next plan of action? Where's the Goromaru bound for next?
There's someone I need to have a little chat with. On Nele Island.
On Nele Island? You mean Shigaki?
That's right.
She's not just feeding this info to us for free, I feel like, since she's like the queen's right-hand woman. Therefore, there's some kind of like exchange she's hoping for here.
He was even pushing you to hurry back to Japan, wasn't he? Trying to chase off anyone who might get in the way, huh?
We do all the dirty work for her and the queen, and they reap most of the profit.
And staking our claim. Well, lads? Yeah! Hell yeah!
But all the main characters in this game are always dumb and don't realize like a setup even when it's blatantly obvious. So I don't really hold out much hope that Majima is going to figure out until they spring the trap on him.
Nayle Island's calling, and we're gonna answer.
All right, then it's settled. We'll head back to the Garumaru and prepare to set sail. You and Noah can stop by when you're ready.
Between Shigaki, Pelicana, and this Sajima guy, there's definitely going to be a fight waiting on Nayle Island. I better prepare here before setting off. Give food. Give me your homemade pickles. Those sound delicious. And I don't even like pickles that much. I mean, I'll eat them. I'll try them. But I'm not like, oh yeah, pickles whenever I'm out anywhere. Do people just like, what is it with people who like pickles? And I mean that genuinely. Like, do they just have some like genetic predisposition to them? Where it's like, oh yeah, I love things that are like soaked in vinegar and destroy all the flavor. Like, I can understand it as a compliment to a food, but I could never just eat pickles by themselves unless they were like prepared in a specific way that like offsets just the vinegar, like the overwhelming vinegar taste. Oh man, this stream is just gonna become me complaining about pickles. Hey, it's Captain Beef. What's up? Yeah, what are you doing? You don't get your own story lit. This is no. I have something to ask of you. Do you remember how I told you that my papa was a treasure hunter? Yeah, I remember. In those days, he was close with a man named Shen-san. And I recently received a request from him. He's helped me before, and I'd like to return the favor. Do you think you and the crew could help me with it? No problem. What's the request? He needs some balls. He needs balls? I love the camera shake for the reaction shot. Not the way you're thinking. I'm talking about valuable golden balls. Shin-san is a world-famous ball collector, and he wants me to find a count of 7 balls from Hawaii and Madlantis for him. What was the weird spelling there? Is that an actual word? 7 balls, huh? And they could be anywhere in Hawaii or Madlantis? Sounds like a hassle. And maybe worth our while, though. In exchange for the balls, he'll grant us a wish. Come on. This is too on the nose. A wish for anything? It would seem so. Shin-san is extremely wealthy, and I've heard he can grant just about any wish one might have. Collect 7 balls and get a wish granted, huh? Sounds pretty good to me. Catch those Dragon Balls. Go and find them all. This... Yeah, of course there are 7 of them. Scattered around Hawaii and Midlands. Once they're gathered together, Shin will grant you 1 wish, so try to find out. Yeah, Shin is the dragon that, for those who don't understand the reference, and why wouldn't you, get out of my channel. He's referring to the dragon that grants the wishes once you have all the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball. That's the reference. Did you catch it? it's so blunt. Oh, I'm drunk. I'm weaving around. I can't walk in a straight line. Impossible. Ow. Hey, listen. Bruh. Listen. Is that an insta-kill? That's an insta-kill. Wow. Or at least against that level of enemy. Wow. I just need to do that from now on. Whenever I'm up against one of those purple guys. The purple enemies seem to be like stronger than the red ones, but only by like a slight margin. You can still kind of one hit. You can still just TKO them in one hit if you do the heat counter correctly. I don't know if I'm just getting old, or if these games are just getting more like testing of your reflexes. But man, I have not been able to hit those contextual prompts during fights, like where it just wants me to press triangle, and it's always the same button, but it just flashes up and disappears so quickly that I, like, most of the time I just can't react in time. I think I'm just getting old. I think my reaction speed isn't what it used to be. But then also, like, I've been playing games that require a lot of like fast reaction time and like quick reflexes, so I guess I'm selling myself a little short. I was able to play God Hand on normal, which is kind of like playing any other game on hard, and that game requires insane reactive like ability, like just with being able to dodge and juke around combos that the enemies throw at you, and also like counter them. And doing the takedown moves, like the reverse suplex and the I can't guard when from the back too when I'm not a pirate, I think, because you have like the two cutlasses, and then he like puts one behind him when he's guarding. But with this style, I don't think you can do that. It's only from the front. They can still hit it from the back, so to speak. Giggity. Oh, you look like a strong enemy. And again. Yes, I know I can switch styles. Thank you. I'm trying to lay low, okay? I don't want to be a pirate in every situation. I only need to bring out the pirate in me when things get really bad. When stuff gets dicey, that's when you want to be your pirate self. This guy is going to require like a level 4 ship. And yes, I've confirmed that's a dude. I'm not misgendering him, I promise. I feel like in Japanese games especially, like there's so many androgynous dudes that it's honestly hard to tell sometimes. Like it's honestly like unless they like give you a pronoun to work with, you're never gonna know. Like if you had never played the original FF7 and you started up a new game of the remake and you saw Cloud for the first time, I think most people would be like, is that a hermaphrodite? Like what's up with him? Like what's his deal? Because like Cloud has like he has musculature, but he also just has like a very feminine, like a very effeminate appearance, like just in every aspect, kind of like from his face to his body, like everything from the neck up to the neck down. And like I feel like, you know, there's if FF7 had been made in modern day, he probably would have been like a trans woman, or like kind of like a like just maybe gender queer in some way. I feel like people would need to assign that to him to make him popular. Oh, sorry, I was like yapping about that so much I forgot to feed this bird. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to think about, like, you know, how characters would be perceived in like the modern era that were like part of the cultural zeitgeist in the mid late 90s, which is the golden era for me, honestly, because like I was born in the 80s, but I didn't really absorb any of like the culture from the 80s, or I was just too young to really like appreciate it. I only became kind of like aware of like, oh, this is popular and this is cool and everybody likes this once I turned like 10. Like from 10 to 12, that was kind of like my most formative mental kind of time window where like I was just like devouring different media like books and movies and video games, and kind of like just nonstop, just always learning about new things and always like, you know, getting lost in different fictional worlds.
My treasure senses are tingling.
What was I talking about? I don't even remember now. I think I'm just rambling. It's very possible that I'm just rambling and filling time while I just enjoy this game. What are you about? Madam in swimsuit. A new swim for every Hawaiian routine is simply a necessity. So I continue to embody that sophisticated, youthful charm. Yeah, okay. You look like 60. You know, at some point, I feel like people should just hang it up. Like, just learn to hang it up. Assholes! I love the I love the names for like enemy types in this game. Just stabbed that man. Just stabbed him. Oh yeah, I remember in the last game, this place was like the most expensive restaurant in the entire game. But I got buku bucks now from the Badlantis questline, so I'll buy everything on the menu. You can't stop me. Well, I mean, you can. You can just refuse to serve me because I just ordered like literally every item on the menu. Oh, have I unlocked a secret side? I haven't even had that much to drink. Jesus. Have I unlocked a secret side quest? Thank you for patronizing our establishment. I hope the meal met with your approval. Sure did. The whims of fate might have led me here, but I got a great view and even better food out of it. I'm very pleased to hear that. We pride ourselves on being the most outstanding restaurant fracon in all of Honolulu. I think that's how you say that. Honestly, it's a real privilege to work here. So, were you the one who cooked up this grub? Oh, goodness, no. Your meal was prepared by one of our master chefs. To be honest, while I am technically a chef myself, I haven't been allowed to prepare anything yet. Oh, that's so. You're a newbie chef, then. Well, this is my third year here, so I don't think the word newbie is accurate per se. Since I began, my role has remained as waitstaff and plongeur, just serving or washing. I don't know French, guys. Just serving or washing dishes rather than cooking them, huh? C'est la vie, eh? But still, I'm honing my culinary skills after hours so that one day my creations will inspire awe. This helps keep This hope keeps keeps me pan-searing fish every night. Surprised to see such an enthusiasm after toiling away without ever getting to cook. Diligent kid. My dream is to be a chef here, so no matter the hardships, I refuse to give up. I didn't graduate at the top of my class in culinary school for nothing. Ah, my apologies. I didn't mean to involve you in my personal business. My name's Hauser. I hope we'll see you again at Soleil soon. I'm Majima. Good to meet you. I'll stop by again for sure. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Majima. We'll be eagerly awaiting your return. I should have done a French accent. God, that entire time. I messed up. Missed opportunity. Man, I have literally never tried lobster. Ever. I don't know what it tastes like. I imagine it doesn't taste a whole lot different from shrimp. Maybe a little more dense or meatier. I don't know. I have no, I can conceptualize it, but I don't actually know for sure. I think the thing is, like, I'm one of those people who, like, I'm not a picky eater by any means, but once I find something I really enjoy the flavor of, I'm reluctant to try something else, especially if it's at a different restaurant. Oh man, I just murdered that man. I'm so sorry. Sorry to your wife and kids. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of the times, especially when I'm at a place I've never been to before, I tend to play it safe and just try the stuff that I think will taste good on the menu. Like, if there's nothing on the menu that I recognize, I tend to just ask the waiter or waitress, like, what their opinion is on the food and like what's their specialty dish. Because, you know, there's always usually at least one thing that a restaurant does well. Like any place that makes food. I don't give him money? I thought I gave him money. There's always at least one dish that's like the talk of the town or like what they're known for. So you really can't go wrong if you just ask them like, hey, what do you do best? Or like what is your kitchen set up to do? Like it, because like most pizzerias, they have like a wood fire oven or some type of like or maybe they use charcoal or something, but it's always like some method of making good pizzas that don't taste like, you know, just microwave pizza or like frozen pizza. Like they'll make the ingredients fresh. Usually they make the dough, they make the tomatoes. Oh, you shitting me? Yo, Captain, you did it. 100 Badonko Friendokos. We gotta celebrate. Be sure to come by Revolve soon. I'll be waiting. Yeah. She did say she would join my crew once I was friends with 100 people, just randomly like walking around doing the hang 10. That's how you make friends, at least in Hawaii. I was just kind of like surprised at some of the places that I go to where it's like, even though they're not like there's a bunch of Italian places nearby where you can order like burgers and wings and they're like halfway decent. Like it's not just, they don't just have like pasta and pizza like that they're good at making. They have like it's like, I guess they don't specialize in it, like it's not like amazing, it won't blow you away, but they make like halfway decent burgers and wings. And like they even have like this pita bread kind of thing, like grilled pita with like pizza toppings on it, or just like sweet barbecue sauce. It tastes so good. And now I'm making myself and everyone in this stream hungry because I'm talking about food. I wonder if this is an actual burger chain in Hawaii. It probably is. Those advertisements look way too real. Or, sorry, that menu looks way too real. And also the ads. Oh man, that looks amazing. Bro, my mouth is literally watering. I want a hamburger so bad. It's funny because like in Japan, a hamburger is like just hamburger. It's like a hamburger steak. But there's no bun. It's just like a Flying Dutchman where it's like just the patty or the patty and cheese. A police impersonator and small-time crook who surrounds victims with a group of people, accuses them of committing a crime and extorts money from them. Runs away at the sight of a real officer, but that shouldn't be an issue for you. Hey, you're a wanted criminal, right? Mind calmly surrendering? Get in my way and I'll have to lock you up for obstruction of justice. Phony 5-0. It's a brilliant reference. Oh my goodness. That move is so unnecessarily brutal. It's so extreme. Oh, I can block bullets now? Hell yeah. Okay then. Alright, I see what we're doing here. I see. I think luckily I took a resistance to firearms. So now bullets don't hit my health as bad. Guess I'm the one getting locked up. Oh, the irony. Hee Get that sweet, sweet bounty cash. Yeah, the bounties are like the quickest way to make money so far. I imagine there's going to be a business system that replaces it later. But for now, it's the most reliable way to get cash. That's usually how these games work, is like you start off just getting into like scuffles, you know, just fights with people, and they're like, that's your means of getting money at first, and then eventually there's some sort of like grift or like in Zero it's kind of like when you're playing as Kiryu, it's like a real estate scam. And then for Majima, you're hosting cabaret clubs, which are more or less just brothels, like brothel light. If such a concept exists, it's not as bad as it sounds, I promise. How to be a pirate. Man, they couldn't even bring back Julie's voice lines from the last game, because normally when she's working on stuff, she's like, "Shut up, I'm thinking." she'll just be really smart alecky whenever she's like creating an item. I should probably save those in case. How to be a mighty pirate. Ooh. I need one more fancy free magazine for that. So it seems like most of the weapons for your ship are just quality components or superb components, or a mixture of the two. So you have like the regular components, the quality components, the superb components, and then like either ethereal Agesta or shark stones. Oh, and for this one, it's a coconut cannon, or a coconut machine gun. How would that even work? Don't think about it too hard. Oh, and a coconut ring.
I need to keep that GIF longer up on the screen longer. Starry, thank you so much for the resub. 9 whole months. You've been sub to me for almost a year now. What is it that keeps you coming back? I'm curious. It's not my gameplay, I know that. Also, how are you doing? How's your how's work going? Do you don't have to go there immediately now, do you? I hope not. Assholes! Well, they didn't last long. Oh man, I just stabbed that man in the dick. Someone needs to call the cops on me. You're off this weekend? Yay! Finally! I'm so happy for you. Oh, chest. A Swiss watch. I don't think I've ever met anyone, or like I don't really know anyone personally who owns a Rolex. Waking up for some gaming with my sister. Are you gonna keep playing Split Fiction? Ice cream assortment. That sounds good. I don't know why, but lately I really like chocolate mint shakes and ice cream. I don't know, just that flavor really appeals to me. Oh hell yeah, yeah. I'll bring you up in a sec here. But again, thank you for the sub. I hope you get your money's worth. However that happens. However that may be. Ooh. What you got in your mouth there? This for me? Hee. Well, thank you. A golden egg. How did he not just eat that whole? Like, why would he save it? Why would a baby tiger be like, I better hang on to this. Oh yeah, Arby's has a new chocolate mint shake. It's really good. More ass. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're behind me. Pew, 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 pew. I love that pirouette move. What's going on here? Me too. The chocolate mint is just such a like good dual flavor. Oh my stars. Sam, thank you for the resub as well. 10 months. I know it's been longer. Twitch is lying. Twitch is a liar. You know what? Normally I would say this is not apropos, but I think the Japanese sub readout is actually very fitting for this game. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, Twitch does not keep track of things very well. Especially when it comes to paying its streamers, but that's enough. I don't talk about that. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Starry. I actually should probably get some water. I'll be right back. Also, how are you, Sam? How's your day going? Long time no see. I feel like I haven't been keeping in touch with you as much as I should lately. But also I've been like dead tired when I get home, so I just usually pass out. Oh, and thank you for the 100 biddies. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back. Oh, wait. I remember now. Is this the bronze statue guy's side quest? I feel like it is. Because he mentioned like this, like, Uber Giga Chad who was doing juggling and fire breathing, I think. You got the Rona. What? Ah, which variant now? What are we on? Holy hell. However, did not break my collarbones. Yeah, thank God. Good. I'm happy that you did not break any bones. That's rough though. Like, is it bad, or is it just kind of like coughing and headache maybe? I don't know. I forgot. It's been so long since I had corona that I kind of like forgot what the symptoms were. It's just annoying. Well, that's good. At least it's not like life-threatening or anything. Your lungs aren't like filling up with fluid. Okay, I did say I would hydrate. Here you go. I'll try not to drink too much water, so I don't have to like get up and pee every 10 minutes. Looks like that performance event's going down. Bronson said he was gonna be here. Somebody's got an audience. I hate this guy already. Who wears... Okay. First off, who wears a red tank top and gold chains with camo fatigue pants? And fucking... What are those boots, man? Like, that outfit is just a disaster, especially in this setting. Like, I'm by no means a fashion critic, but holy hell. It's just, everything is wrong with that wardrobe choice. I had a headache for 2 weeks, but I thought it was from the surgery, but now that it's gone and my nose is just flowing. Oh, geez. I hope the stitches are healing okay and you're not like having any knock-on effects from that. There's nothing on earth like this right here. Wow, amazing. He's doing something that is really common in street performances. Clyde, guy sure knows how to work a crowd, and he ain't just talk. Bronson, on the other hand, yeah, he's so underappreciated. Stitches are gone. These gays always have questionable fashion choices. They kind of do. There's a lot of, I mean, even Majima himself, like, just with the cat striped vest and I don't know. He's kind of get style. That guy though is just hopeless. Nobody's even looking at him. Guess when you got a spectacle like Clyde next to you. Yeah, why would he be on the same block as him, especially if they're like mortal enemies? Might as well relax and enjoy the show. Yeah, those had to have been really bothersome when you had him in. And also, like, everybody probably... At least the silver lining with that was probably, like, everybody got the fuck out of your way. Or didn't bother you. It's probably really intimidating. It looked really intimidating. I'd probably cross the street to avoid you if I didn't know you and I saw you with like your stitches in. Not gonna lie. Bronson's statue thing is really a work of art, but Clyde's tricks are impossible to take your eyes off of. They're really not. They're not that impressive. Okay, folks, sun's going down, so I'd say it's time we make a little light of our own. Let me hear you if you want to see some flames. Woo!
Woo! Wow, we're easily impressed. Yay! This guy's the best fire breather I've ever seen. And he's also the first one I've ever seen, because I'm a dullard. I've somehow lived in this section of Honolulu and never seen a street performer before. Breaking out the fire when it's getting dark's a nice touch. Plus, Bronson can't act exactly illuminating. Some really clunky dialogue. Take a good look. You'll never outdo me, asshole. Witness the grand finale. Stand back because it's about to get 10 times hotter than hell. Are you breathing fire with soju? That doesn't even have a high enough alcohol content for that. Ha! Insane! Don't stop! Don't stop! He's fire incarnate! He's a god! He's something, that's for sure. I can feel the heat from all the way over here. Here comes another inferno! Ha! He can go even bigger, huh? That's got a scorcher lip after a while. Hey, does someone smell something burning? He's breathing fire, genius. That's what you're smelling. No, but it smells like something's actually on... Oh my god, fire! Huh? Ha! Ha! Huh? Oh shit, fire! That house got fire and a damn fire breathing stunt! Run away! They've never seen a street performer before, and they've also never seen fire. Like, they've only heard about it. They've never actually seen anything burn. I didn't mean to. This can't be happening. There's a child in there. Where the hell's the fire department? What? A kid? Help! Help me! I'm a dumbass. I can't figure out how to escape a burning building when I have a clear point of exit. Kenny, someone please save my baby. Ah, shit. This ain't good. Ugh, this fire's spreading fast. Damn it, I gotta do something about that kid. What do I do? Let me handle this. Huh? Bronson? Oh, okay. I can do it. I'll save that kid. No. Dumbass! What are you talking about? You ain't no firefighter. Even so. Help, help. Believe in me. I'm a bronze statue, aren't I? Bronze doesn't burn. A statue feels no pain. We've kind of disproved that theory. Just watch. The real Bronson was the real Chad all along. Is anybody gonna call the fire department to maybe put that out? Bronson. I have never heard this track before. This is a new one. This is a jam. I like this. My baby, Kenny. Thank God you're all right. Mommy, I was so scared. And then he died from his 3rd-degree burns. Are you hurt? Uh-huh. The statue man came and rescued me. I don't know what to say. How could I ever repay you? Please don't worry about it. I'm just glad he's safe. Doesn't look like there's anyone else in danger, thankfully. Well, what about you, Bronson? Are you okay? Of course! I told you, as a statue, my mind and body are one. If you say so. Why do I still smell something burning? Ah, my hat! It's hot! My hat is hot! My hat! Jeez, and you were doing so well too. Guess that hat ain't part of the mindset. Guess not. Suppose after I knew the kid was safe, I let my guard down. No worries, you were still damn good out there, I'd say. Bronson. Oh, Clyde. You really saved my ass there. I could have caused a tragedy, all from needing to show off. Thank you. Shit, one wrong move, something terrible might have happened to you too. Nothing to sweat about there. I'm just fine. Yeah, you're strong. A true statue. I need to apologize. Not only did I disrespect your art, I made fun of you. I terrorized you. Water under the bridge. All I ask is that you never do all that to any other performers. Also, you're my bitch from now on. Pay up. Give me all the money you made from your street performance today. You Weasley fuck. I wouldn't. Never. I mean, you're the only person I despise. Huh? The hell? I thought you were here to apologize, and now you're starting up again? No, that's not it. I'm here to own up to all the shit I've been carrying for so long. Bronson and I started performing right around the same time. Both of us is leaving statues. Yeah, he told me about that. Also mentioned how you switched up your act according to what was in. I tried different things, but it wasn't to chase what was popular. It was all so I could run away from Bronson. What do you mean? Bronson's statue game was incredible, right from the beginning. I've never met someone with as much resolve before or since. I knew that working as a statue, I could never outshine him, so I quit. I tried going where the money was and doing all I could to draw crowds, but I never stuck with anything long enough to perfect it. Then today, I figured I finally had my chance to show off my most practiced skill in front of him. I thought that would make it all right somehow. And I failed. Pathetic, right? I've always been a failure. It's time I stopped running away. I've made up my mind. I quit. I'm gonna go back to being a cast member on Jersey Shore. What? Huh? You sure about this? Because I was watching your show there. Oh, Majima, you don't have to talk this guy back up. It's fine. Let him learn his lesson. And just like, okay. Because I was watching your show there. Everybody seemed like they were having a ball. Nobody knew what's in your head. Plus, it's a performance job to entertain folks, ain't it? Make them clap, make them smile, give them memories. I think you done good on that front. I have to agree. For a long time now, you've been bringing some happiness. You've been bringing more happiness to people than I ever did. It hurts to admit it, but it's true. I'm proud of what I can do. My name should be in the books of the greatest living statues, but I also know such a boring book won't ever be written. But he even had an analysis that. Neither of us are perfect, but we can both inspire each other to improve. Steel sharpens steel, or bronze as the case may be. Even if we're solo acts, we're partners in our trade. We can lift each other up, not tear each other down. Bronson, you're right. All these things, the envy and the anxiety, have done nothing but cloud up the reason I started performing. I wanted to make people smile. But still, I really screwed up today. I'll go to the police to take accountability. Whenever I'm back, would you help me practice statue art again? I think it's time I start fresh. You got it. I'll be waiting. Thank you. Also, change your fucking clothes. You dress like a toddler. Hey, Mr. Statue. Hello. I want to be bronze too. Me too. Saying you stand perfectly still all day was actually pretty amazing, you know? I honestly thought you were a real statue. Imagine my surprise when you came to life. I thought you were just wearing blackface. Haha, well, if you're interested, why don't we all give it a try? Just one moment, please. Okay. Heh, looks like you might be getting a little more popular, Bronson. You know what? Maybe. I'm glad I didn't give up, Majima. Thank you for helping me keep going. It's not much, but please let me offer you this. All that work for an item I already have. If you ever find yourself in a bind, give me a call. Promise I'll show the true strength of bronze. Hard to say when I might be needing a statue on my side, but I'll keep that in mind.
Happy to come aboard.
Okay, I gotta remember to go get Kay too, because she said she joined my pirate crew once I have 100 links on Aloha, 100 friends on Aloha links. Mr. Statue, are you ready? Be right there. Oh god, are they gonna start kicking him again? Hard work don't guarantee success, but sometimes, just when it seems like things will never go your way, perseverance can pay off. You got nowhere to go but up, Bronson. I'll be damn excited to see you improve and master your craft. That shit's kinda creepy though. Coatsworth. I don't feel like doing that. I'll do this one. And then I'll go do the main quest. Oh man, this game. I didn't even have to fight that dude. I'm almost disappointed, really. Just when I think I know what the game's tricks are, it just pulls a fast one on me, you know? I'll beat your whole ass. Okay. Bruh. Oh. There we go. Sometimes I forget which charge-up attack is the launcher and which one is the, like, dash. Alright, okay. Yeah, I already got that. Just around this corner. Have you heard the secret behind hot dogs? Turns out they're good for your health. Man loves his hot dogs. Combo. X combo finish with the baby tiger. I love it. I love it. Just, oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be speed reading through these, so brace yourself. Yo, you got a minute? What? Still got something to say to me? I'm just curious, why are you picking up all this trash? Ain't like you doing volunteer work. Don't look like a hobby either. You want to know why I'm picking up trash? You're probably the only person in the whole universe who gives a damn about it. Well, if you want to know, collect some of the hats and other rubbish scattered around here. Then I'll tell you. You want me to collect trash too? Place was supposed to be a scenic tourist attraction. Looking around though, it's a real dump. Bet the whole area is like those back alleys. Sure, I don't mind helping this town out a bit. Least I can do is tidy up a little. How laudable. So, are you ready to pick up trash? Why not? Let's do it. Alright then, pick up 5 pieces of trash. Once you have all of them, bring them over to me. Not all litter is on the ground. Some have been blown into high places, so don't forget to check there too. Got it. Wait here. Is this... Oh, please tell me this isn't timed. Okay, good. Where did... Is it just... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, alright, don't wander out of the mission area. Gotcha, gotcha. Gets me.
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Can I use the grapple to start off a fight? Because that'd be really funny if I could.
Steady.
Where's the grapple point? I don't see it if there is one. I just... Ugh. Do not want. Am I just blind or is there no... It has to be over here because... Picking up trash, picking up trash. Am I gonna have to fight the Trash King? Is this where this is going? Magazines are technically trash. Or at least free ones are. Oh, okay. As I say that, I pick up a torn one. Where is this? Has to be down here.
Aiming down sights.
Oh, okay. I can grab the objects. Oh, I can catch butterflies this way too? I didn't even know that. I'm so glad I decided to do this silly ass side quest.
Steady.
I learned something new.
Steady. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Steady. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Steady. Aiming down sights. Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be? Aiming down sights. Which of you sorry suckers? Aiming down sights.
See, I was wondering how I did that. Like, I was thinking maybe a bug catcher's net, like in the last game.
Aiming down sights.
Ugh. It's also kind of neat how the cars don't run you over. Wait a minute, I'm in the middle of collecting trash. It's so important. Stop everything you're currently doing.
Steady.
To go pick up trash.
Steady.
I mean, I did choose this.
Which of you sorry suckers? Aiming down
This was a willing choice
Steady.
that I made. I guess I can't complain that much. Where? I just want to know where the grapple point is. Because it showed a
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Majima, shut up. It showed like a second floor you could go to. I want to just get the. All right, fine. Just want to get the suitcase. Jeez, it has to be here, right?
Aiming down sights.
But I don't see. Normally, there's like a red hook where you would grapple to, but I don't see it. It must be all the way down here. That's not trash. Even though it's in a dumpster. What am I at? 4? Okay, I have a feeling.
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
Yeah, there should be a way to get up there. Yeah, there it is. There's the grapple point. I did it. Oh, okay. It just automatically ends. Just automatically completes. Hey there, looks like you got them all. Can't believe you actually did it. Well done. It wasn't that hard. I wish in real life people just praise me for doing the most mundane things. Said I would, didn't I? Plus I'm kind of desperate to know why you're such a sulking sourpuss while cleaning up garbage. Still on about that. Man, you're a real nut job. The name's Fukuyama. Trash collecting is a method I devised of atoning for my sins. Oh, fucking hell. Everybody has a tragic backstory, don't they? Ah, Majima. What do you mean atoning for your sins? Truth is, I used to be the president of a waste disposal company. Oh, Christ. While I was there, I illegally dumped a lot of garbage. Wealthy scumbags paid me to dump their waste all over island resorts. The job was almost too easy. But my evil deeds would soon come to a halt. Oh, man, this is Tantoko Island. He was one of the trash. This guy was one of the trash pirates, or at least he was like helping the trash pirates by just dumping all the garbage there. This is actually a really funny callback. I'm actually really impressed. that they managed to somehow work this like no-name NPC into the story of the last game. That's really funny. All right, I have to pee, so I'll be right back. This is too funny. Back then, we were illegally dumping waste on a small, idyllic island. It was going well at first until one day this righteous bat-wielding freak showed up. He kicked all of our asses. In the end, we ran away with our tails between our legs. My employees turned their backs on me, and I was banned from the company. Because of all that, I'm barely scraping by nowadays. You reap what you sow, I guess. Well now, that's quite the fall from grace. So if you failed at it already, why are you cleaning up trash now? To be honest, I don't have any other reasons. After my downfall, I'd wander the streets without purpose, till one day I saw a can rolling around. I picked it up, then threw it in the trash. A nearby granny saw me do this and thanked me for it. No one's ever thanked me like that, especially after all the criminal acts I've done involving trash. But it made me kinda happy. An honorable, decent life isn't in the cards for me, and I have nothing but time. So I figured the penance for my filthy sins would be to clean it up. I don't know any other way to get people to say thank you to me. I get it now. You were told something you weren't used to hearing, and now your guilty conscience is kicking in. You know, what motivates people to change can often be the most unexpected things. The fact that you committed a crime ain't gonna change, but you gotta keep moving forward with your head held high. If there's such a thing as a higher power watching, well, something good might come your way. It'd be good if it did, but unfortunately, the weight of my crimes is too heavy a burden. Even if I stack up some good deeds, it'll be a long road ahead until I'm forgiven. Though it'd be nice if I could pay it back before I die. Those old fogies look like easy marks. We lost all our savings on gambling. Mind if we borrow some cash? You want money? Hell, me too. I'm broke as shit, so hit the road. What was that? I don't think I like your attitude, Gramps. Truly the most heinous of crimes. Hey, pick up after yourselves, dipshits. You ought to be responsible for your own mess. Whoa, what's with you? Man, forget the money. Let's just beat these geezers to blow off some steam. Menacing, man. I'll take out the trash right now. Oh man, I was really hoping to do it. I was really hoping to do a heat move with that street sign. I screwed it up. Oh, who are these guys? You boneheads are the biggest pieces of trash I've ever seen. If you still want to go, then I'll take you out with the rest of the garbage. We're sorry. Those bastards left their trash lying around anyways. Shh. Are you hurt, Fukuyama? I'm fine. Say, you're pretty strong. I have to be. If I can't handle this much, then I'm not cut out to be a pirate captain. Pirates! That's right. My legendary crew are known as the Goro Pirates. No kidding. Damn, no wonder you're so tough. The ocean, huh? Eh? Oh, back when I was illegally dumping waste, I was polluting the ocean too. So far, my atonement has only been on the streets, but I realized I should give reparations to the sea as well. There's no way I can manage that in my current state. I have no money and no boat. Who knows if I'll ever get those things? In that case, want to join us? What? Join my crew and pay back the ocean that way. The sea around here has an abundance of both trash and trashy punks littered all over the place. If this is something you feel you need to do, then you're welcome aboard. You ain't too shabby in a fight either, which I'll be useful. Wow, thank you. But are you sure? Even after everything I've done? My crew is overflowing with guys with troubled pasts. You ain't gotta worry about that. But if I find you're a little shit who ain't deserving of a place on my crew, I'll throw you overboard to be with the rest of the trash littering the ocean. We got a deal? Yeah, deal. Happy to join your crew, Captain Majima. Gets attacked by crocodiles a lot. Well then, I should pick up the crap those punks left behind. Annoying bastards. Guess you can't expect any better from him. Guess so. What's this? Looks like there's more over there. What are you doing, picking that up? I saw this old guy collecting cans around here a while back, and I thought that was kind of neat. I know it's nothing special, but I want to be someone who would do that kind of thing without thinking. Huh, that's good. Guess it sounds kind of cool too. Litterbugs suck. This is the most corny ass shit I have ever seen. Right? Recycling is so cool. Heh, looks like your efforts weren't just for your own gratification. That kid sees you as a good person for cleaning up garbage. Well, that kid's got poor judgment. Whatever. Well, someone seems a little happier. Yeah. It's too bad Goro doesn't have his own little segue. I think he has something in his mouth. That would be too zany even for this series, honestly. This thing really needs a nitro boost. Or like, I would actually prefer just the bike from Crazy Eats to drive around in. So I can do tricks.
See that kid's soccer ball over there? Think
No.
they're about to play?
Maybe, yeah. You a soccer kid, Noah?
What are you talking about, Noah?
Never actually played. The island doesn't really have a field for it. Oh, but I've been working on juggling.
Oh, yeah? Good for you. How long can you keep it
Oh.
in the air?
Huh? A long
Don't mind me, I'm just blind.
Eventually, my legs start getting tired. I can do 100 kicks at least. I never counted past that.
100? Gotta tell you, Noah, with skill like that, you could be an ace striker someday. Better have you sign something for me while I can.
Yeah? I gotta start practicing my autograph then.
Take it easy. Practice with the ball some more first.
Pause un moment. Eh. Roger that. Peter. How's it, my man? Hey, where you headed? Roger that. Beat. Hey there.
Nice work out there.
Welcome aboard.
Norma.
Oh, welcome
Nice
back.
work, Captain.
Harvest time! Oh, turned out pretty nice. How's about a little TLC? Grow, little guy, grow.
Good work out there.
Now it's showtime. Once more the party begins. So come along and join the battle cry.
All right, let's shove off.
Can't beat this view.
Captain! Yeah!
Fully charged! Fully charged!
Ain't nothing to it. Hard to port.
All right, dolphins. They sure look pretty.
Charge! I'm ready to do this! Full speed ahead! Holy
I'm still full of ice!
Ain't nothing to it. Hell yeah. Full speed ahead.
A new island! I'm super excited to check it out!
I smell treasure. Damn, the air's clean here.
We did it!
coming after us?
Off to TV Show's locker with you! Full speed ahead! Fully charged! Fully charged! Ain't nothing to it. Oh, that's looking great. Hard to park.
Lighthouse sighted!
Masaru, you're a worldly kind of guy. You had any particularly fancy bites in your travels?
Suppose I have, yeah. I do research local delicacies wherever I go.
Oh, so you must have tried some of the classics then, yeah? Like, truffles, and caviar, and... what was that last one? Manta! Foie gras! You had that?
Foie gras. On one of my previous boats, we'd usually party after cashing in the loot. The captain always wanted a boatload of foie gras, so that's what he damn well got.
Ho-ho! Hey, if you're gonna go big, huh?
We gorged ourselves. Ended up being a mistake, albeit a delicious one. We laid there in the aftermath, suffering the meat sweats. Truly, it was as foul as it gets. A hellscape of bloated men absolutely shimmering with grease.
Damn. This got real grody real fast.
Nothing a little tomato soup couldn't cure, though. Really hit the spot after that. It was a welcome reminder that the simplest flavors can be the most rewarding.
Man, I hear ya. If it were between a mountain of caviar and an Odin stall, I'd take the broth-soaked daikon. Fish eggs be damned.
What's an Oden? It comes in a stall?
Little mobile soup restaurants over in Japan. They're mostly out at night.
Sounds fantastic. I'll have to note that as something to look for when I visit.
No meat sweats either. Odin's a gorge-friendly food, I guarantee you.
I wonder if we'll get there all right.
Better off following the currents.
Now it's showtime. Once more the party begins. So come along and join the battle cry. We must go fight. Blades at the ready, proud and fearless. Sharp and steel we cut through the silence. Call out our name, yo. We are the Goro Pirates, send you to the deepest depths of hell. This is the moment, showtime. Our hearts beat to the sound of our cannons. Sea dogs.
No sweat.
Thunder like there's no tomorrow. Set sail.
I've got it covered.
Time to work.
Cannons oiled? Check. Polished? Check.
Be mindful of your surroundings, Captain.
We can do this, Captain!
Fully charged! Full speed ahead! That's what I'm talking about!
Ain't nothing to it.
Hard to port! Full speed ahead!
Seems like a tough customer.
We can do this, Captain!
Full speed ahead! Blow up to smithereens! Piece of cake! Fully charged! Full speed ahead! Let's see. Fully That was extraordinary! Full speed ahead! Fully charged! Hurry up and repair this thing!
Leave it to me! Ship's all better now!
Full speed ahead!
I'm still full of ice!
This is tough! Let's do this! Fully charged!
Piece of cake!
Hurry up and repair this thing!
Understood! Ship's all better now!
Fully charged! Blast the
Bring it on!
Fully charged! Prepare to board!
Aye, Captain!
crush him!
Whoops, my bad. Ain't nothing to it!
Leave it to me.
Got it handled.
やってやるか。
All right.
Blades at the ready, proud and fearless. Sharp and steel, we cut through the silence. Call.
So nice.
Our
with the
destroyer!
breeze.
All right, let's shove off.
This place would be great for street surfing.
Captain, are they in pursuit? We can do this, Captain!
Full speed ahead!
Looks like we got away!
Feel that sea breeze. Full speed ahead! On to starboard!
Whoa! It's raining!
Full speed ahead! Woo-wee! Feel that sea breeze! Seems like a tough customer.
We can do this, Captain! Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Full speed ahead!
Excellent work, mate. Excellent work, mate.
Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Hurry up, fire stick! Fully charged!
Ship's all better now! Dodge, Captain, dodge! There's a fire! We've gotta put it out!
Fully charged! Full speed ahead! Hurry up and repair this thing!
Dodge, Captain, dodge! Ship's all better now!
Fully charged! Fully charged! Good right out,
Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Under fire! Full charge! Under fire! Under fire!
Hell yeah!
Full of fire!
Hurry up and repair this thing!
Gotcha!
Dodge, Captain, dodge! Ship's all better now! There's a fire! I'm sorry! Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Full charge! Eclair! Full speed ahead! Full charge! Fire!
That was extraordinary! That was extraordinary! Grit your teeth and bear it!
Fully charged!
We can do this, Captain! Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Speed ahead!
I'm still full of ice! Dodge, Captain, dodge!
Under fire! Under fire! Fully charged! Full speed ahead! Fully charged!
Hurry up and repair this thing!
Understood!
Fully charged!
Ship's all better now!
Fully charged!
Blow it to smithereens!
Fully charged!
That's what I'm talking about!
Fully charged!
Enough of this shit! Hurry up and repair this thing!
Understood! Ship's all better!
That was extraordinary! Full speed ahead!
Fully charged!
Full speed ahead!
Fully charged!
Full speed ahead! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about! Full speed ahead! Full charge! Full speed ahead! 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 Full speed ahead!
lighthouse. Should we take a break?
I could take a nap right here.
Having a good time so far.
Hey, Masaru, your sleeve's looking a little frayed.
Huh? Oh, no fooling.
Bring it to me later and I'll sew it up.
Yeah? Oh, much appreciated.
Showing off your domestic side, eh? Gets me kind of choked up.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
Jason's just a handy guy. Whips up shelves and tables lickety-split.
Oh, didn't know you were a craftsman, too.
He even builds plastic models and stuff, ships especially.
Guess I did a little of that back in the day. I'd nearly forgot.
You sure did. It was funny. You building tiny replicas right next to a massive real ship.
Make it sound surreal, almost.
There's something kind of special working on a model beside the genuine article, don't you think?
I'll take your word for it, man.
How's about a Goromaru model? I could build that.
Well, if you got time enough to be building, the actual Goromaru could use some upgrades.
I'll let Clark handle any non-mini construction.
Probably for the best.
Oh, so nice with the breeze.
Steady as she goes.
Rain, huh?
This is nice, being on a ship.
Ooh, choices, choices.
All right, let's shove off.
Hope we don't run into the Coast Guard.
Hard to stop her! Full speed ahead!
So nice with the breeze.
Boy, that air is
To work, then.
Now it's showtime. Once more the party begins. So come along.
All right, calling that done.
We must go fight. Blades at the ready, proud and fearless. Sharp and steel, we cut through the silence. Call out our name, yo. We are the Goro Pirates, and you to the deepest depths of hell. This is the moment. Showtime. Our hearts beat to the sounds of our cannons. Seat on to me. Thunder like there's no tomorrow. Set sail, prevail. Let all who oppose us drown in their sorrows. You wanna fight, you know our name.
She's looking good. All right, calling that done. She's looking good.
Now it's showtime. Once more the party begins. So come along and join the battle cry. We must go fight. Blades at the ready, proud.
This what you want?
Sharp and steel.
She's looking good.
The silence. Call out our name, yo. 広い海、広い空、果てなき
Where are we headed next?
Oh my god, did I? Was I really muted just now? I'm sorry. Hey, Henron, welcome. The Henron in my chat. How are you doing, my friend?
That island over there's got me curious.
Nice to see you here. Oh man, I mute myself at the absolute worst time. Yeah, this game has been like very. It's like there's always that sudden like spike in difficulty. Yeah, it's going good. I haven't been able to stream for the past like week just because there's just been so many thunderstorms here. It's like I hate streaming and then like getting my internet knocked out or just my power goes out. So I've been kind of putting it off until the weather's calmed down. Wait, where's the... Is the Lin in here? I think it's here. Ale. Yeah, that is...
I smell treasure!
There has to be like a leaderboard for muting yourself on stream. I'm probably near the top. Like a global ranking. Do I still have... No, I haven't charged it up yet. I just killed those men. They're dead now. They will not be coming home to their wives. Oh, God. I'm a murderer! A cold-blooded murderer! Oh, that's the fucking worst. Especially since if someone recording their stream locally on their PC. Yeah, I usually just export it straight to YouTube. Like, I have gotten so tired of video editing for myself. I'll like create channel trailers for people and like make videos for other people, but usually when it comes to like editing my own stuff, I just don't have the motivation.
Look at that treasure.
I like how there's just a young girl with a gun like on my team. It's like, what's her power? Gun. Oh God. Okay. Can I block that maybe?
Just got it.
Anyway, I can block that. Honestly, I'm glad the mic is muted half the time because it's usually just me rambling about some nonsense, and it just always ends up in a VOD. And here's what I think about. I can move to a random topic that I've been ranting about. Soundtrack, mostly just video games. It's mostly video game related, and also food related. Oh yeah, earlier I was like, who actually likes foie gras? Or no, it wasn't foie gras. It was wow, good job, Claire. What an OP power, right? It's like
did it!
at the top of the list. These sequences are something else. Can't remember what food I was like I gassed at, but it was something. This is a nice continuation and a nice return to form for the Yakuza games, I feel like, because the last two have been like the whole joke is that like the main character is really into Dragon Quest, So instead of real-time combat, they now just have turn-based combat. And now this game has kind of come full circle, and we now have arrived back at real-time combat, for better or worse. My only complaint with like the combat prompt, like the special move or heat move prompts flash by on the screen so fast that my old ass does not have time to react to them. But yeah, this whole series is amazing. Like, if you've never played a Yakuza game or a Like a Dragon game, I recommend starting with Yakuza 0 and going from there. Like, if you, well, like, okay, here are my recommendations. Yakuza 0, and then immediately into Like a Dragon, and then Infinite Wealth, and then this game. And I guess on the way you could probably play, if you really wanted to, you could play the Kiwami 1 and 2, because they're basically just remasters or like remakes of the like the first two games, where it's just like retconning a few things and like making sure the story is like somewhat consistent. But yeah, definitely Yakuza 0 is probably the best place to start. That was my first game. Yeah, normally it's like a brawler, like beat 'em up style, like hack and slash. But then for like the last two games, it's just been like a literal RPG. Like the characters will be like moving around, but they won't be doing anything until you command them to. And also like there's like a turn order. And they have like RPG stats like agility, strength, all that stuff. Here it's less RPG-ish, and it's more just like straight up character action game. Still here watching and lurking in your stream as I fold some laundry. Holy hell! How much laundry do you have to do? Critical? That's insane.
So far.
I feel bad. I wish I lived near you so I could come and help you with your laundry. Sounds like a chore.
Huh?
I'm assuming you're doing laundry for more than just yourself. I think the main thing I like about these games is just the characters. They're just so relatable. So I've heard that the series is great, but it truly deserves your time. This, like, there's so much to do that it's an investment worth it. That's the thing is, like, especially with the older games, is it's like the pacing can be kind of glacial, like just very, like the game just does not give a shit about your patience. Like it will
Guys at the bar,
it will go at its own pace.
Oh, I was flipping.
And you just kind of have to go with the pace.
I'm sure that's what you wanted.
It's gotten better as the series has gone along.
How do you think the hat looks?
Like the cutscenes aren't as like embellished, whereas before they were just.
Hat looks damn fine.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Figured you'd say so.
It ain't a lie. If you ever took it off, I'd have trouble picking you out of a lineup.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, when something's got significance to you, you're the only one who needs to like it. Who gives a shit what others think? Wear it with your head held high.
All right, sure. By the way, Captain, just noticed how sharp you're dressed.
Shameless old bastard, you.
Can't be.
Well, yeah, I was saying, this game has gotten better with each successive game. Like the writing has gotten better, the characters are more interesting, the dialogue is better, the combat in many ways has improved. Also, like this really is like the most mini game, like. Because like when like the first one came out, it was inevitably compared to like the GTA games, but it was kind of doing its own thing. Like you're not really, like you're just walking around like mostly a like very realistic mock-up of Kamurocho in Japan, and also Shiburi.
Steady as she goes.
And like, as the series has progressed, like the areas have kind of expanded, but you're not really like driving a car around, and it's not like a completely free roam type of environment. Like you're kind of you're railroaded a little bit, but it's like you're not really like, but you're still like you're still doing like a crime drama. Okay, that isn't entirely accurate. It's kind of like it's kind of like the game has two personalities, right? Like you have, and I feel like I'm like repeating myself here, but like the game kind of functions on two levels. You have the main plot of any given Yakuza Like a Dragon game, where it's like super hyper serious crime drama with occasional moments of levity. But then like the side, what I call the side quest dimension is where this game really shines, because like you can kind of tell that a different team like entirely within Sega worked on the side content stuff, or just like the like it's a lot more wackier and takes itself way less seriously than like just the main story and every the game. Like they're so different as to be completely disconnected from each other almost. Like the Kiryu you see in main like cutscene land, where all the money gets dumped, and like they hired voice actors, and they hired and they did like the most crisp animation possible. Like that's different from Kiryu in like zany side quest world, where he's like way more open to people and way more like sociable kind of. And the same even with Ichiban, where he's like way less stoic than Kiryu. He's kind of like just zany, like to a ridiculous degree. Bro, these guys are why did these pirate battles suddenly get so hard? Why? That reminds me, I got a new sound alert. Is there with a minigame where you basically just gamble? There's like several different gambling minigames. Sorry, I'm just gonna pause here to explain. You've got like there's like I'm pretty sure there's like a casino. There's several like casino minigames in Zero, because you run a cabaret club as Majima. Like the game is kind of split. It's kind of like it has Deuteragonist, where it's like instead of a protagonist, it's like two main characters, and their stories branch. What's weird about Zero is, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like the two campaigns are kind of kept separate until the very end, where they meet, without saying too much. But like there's so many mini games. Like it's crazy how many like wacky mini games are in this. Like there's like you can because this is owned by Sega, you can go into a Sega branded arcade and play Virtua Fighter and like older games like Outrun and Space Harrier and a bunch of others that are like, you know, Sega properties. Holy crap, what? Why am I being destroyed here? I'm being annihilated.
Hurry up and repair this thing! Gotcha!
Yeah, it's great. Like there's just so many. In this game, one of the first things you can do, or like one of the first mini games, is you see a. Okay, I'm leaving by. I'm gonna choose the massive coward option here and just leave. These fights got a lot tougher real quick. You can play Alex the Kid, as like a like a retro game on the actual console, or at least like a virtual version of it. Yeah, there's like a Sega Master System. As soon as you go into like your first rest spot, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff in Honolulu you can do. It wouldn't surprise me if they brought the game back to Kamurocho. Holy crap. Oh no, I am nowhere near the level I need to be in this area. But yeah, these games are just so fun and like chock full of just like equal parts like unexpected bizarreness and like the Nagoshi, the guy who's like the lead developer on these games, actually did he has a history with actual Japanese Yakuza, and it kind of shows in a lot of like the themes and like morality in these games, where it's like like a Dragon, where they started like doing the RPG thing, is like very big on, hey, homeless people are human beings too, and you shouldn't like denigrate them, and like you could easily end up as one of them, so you know, treat them kindly, and they're usually noble and like not, you know, crazy people like they're portrayed in, you know, media and stuff. And even just, there's always been this undertone of like, hey, you know, criminals aren't really that bad. Well, most of them aren't. They're just kind of like either misguided or they're just kind of like people who have lost their way. They're not necessarily evil. There's just, it's interesting too because a lot of these games are just like culture shock in a lot of ways, where like, how do I explain this? For instance, there's in Yakuza 0, there's a side mission, there's like a side story where you meet this young boy who is trying to buy he's trying to get an adult to buy him a porn magazine from a vending machine, because apparently that's a thing in Japan. And you're faced with the moral choice, or at least Kiryu as your main character avatar is faced with the moral choice of do I put my foot down and deny this child access to pornography, or do and ruin his trust in adults, or do I take the chance and get him this porn mag which has you sneaking past like several women, including like old women, in order to go to this machine and buy this dirty magazine for this child. And like, it's like kind of like it's like there's so much shit in these games that would not fly in like the West, but it's like, it's just funny as hell. There's like another one where you're like teaching a dominatrix how to be like domineering, for lack of a better term, like more assertive. And like for some reason Kiryu and the dominatrix end up in like a children's playground. And the kids are like, what are you doing? Like, run-ups are weird. It's just, there's so many. There's another one where like, and then that ties into another storylet where it's like there you meet this guy named Mr. Masochist who can't like, it's like he enjoys pain too much and like just he's trying to find like a he's trying to find a dominatrix that will like actually hurt him or it's, oh my god, now that I try to explain it with just words, it sounds strange, but it makes sense in context. There's just, that's just an example kind of like of all the wacky shit that occurs. I'm trying to think of other examples that I've seen in these games where like they don't, there's just a lot of like morally gray, but like in a funny way. It's just a lot of gray area that it covers. I guess I go here. Better find out where Shigaki's at. Another thing with these games is you notice when the money turns on in like the main quests, because it's like all the characters will be moving like in real, like they'll have full voice lines, they'll like the lighting and the textures look amazing, and then you'll be in like it's kind of like it, like if you've ever played Final Fantasy 16, where like a lot of the side content is just like the most bare bones, like throwing together assets, no like barely any polish to them, and like there's always that scene where the NPC's talking to you and it's just like very simple, like shot, reverse shot, like focusing on them, focusing on your reaction. None of it's actually voiced. It's kind of like that, where you can really see where like the polish went. But it's still entertaining to me just to see like all the stuff the junior programmers worked on.
Boss! What the where'd you go? You and your ship just up and vanished.
We were all worried sick. I'm sure glad you're safe. We thought you got shipwrecked again.
Boss!
So you're glad, are you? Not broken up, you'll have to share your precious treasure with me?
Treasure? What do you mean?
Yeah, what's this about?
Captain, they're serious. I really don't think they know anything.
Ain't faking, are they? Just boneheads.
Another thing that's strange is like whenever you have the thought, like Majima's thoughts in the parentheses, you have to actually press X to advance it, and they're not voiced.
Boss, the two of us, we made a decision while you were away. From now on, we're not leaving your side again.
That's right! Like how it was from the start! We were with you when you first came from Japan, though I'm not sure you remember, huh?
I also really like the
We were there
music
when
in
that giant
this.
squid attack too.
Oh, no kidding. Well, hearing that, I take it you two.
Sorry about the ads. They seem to have increased in frequency lately.
Just wanted to see how things were progressing.
All right, both of you. Give me your names.
I'm Minami, Daisaku Minami, of the former Tojo clan's Majima family.
I'm Nishida, the same. Excited to get to know each other again, boss.
Got it. Okay, boys, listen up. You got 10 seconds to pick a side, starting now. Mine or Shigaki's?
Huh? What do you mean?
Boss, you're gonna fight Shigeki?
That's gonna depend on how he
Loyalty
wants to play
test.
this.
Majima-san, you made it back in one piece. We were starting to worry about you.
So that guy plays Majima, or like his likeness.
can save your
He
breath.
plays Majima in the live action
drop the act.
Yakuza show.
Word gets around, Shigaki. From what I hear, you staked your claim. And right here on Nelly Island. Some New York big shot ropes you in, and bam, you got a deal.
Huh. I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
Sounds a little fishy.
Guess me being here didn't agree with your plans, huh? You kept pushing me to go back to Japan. That was crafty. So you guys find it or what? The Esperanza treasure, I mean.
Hey, boss, what's the plan? They know everything.
Shut your mouth, dumbass.
I'd say that pretty much confirms it, huh?
Maybe so.
Yeah, welcome back. Sorry about the ads. They've like increased in frequency lately, I've noticed. Oh yeah, they've got the graphics have always been kind of like below like what one would consider like cutting edge, but they're still pretty impressive. There's a scene in
Getting all worked up for it?
Bet you regret running your mouth now, huh?
there's a scene in Like a Dragon, the 7th game, where Ichiban is like eating, he's in prison and he's given a loaf of bread and like one of those metal trays, and he picks it up and you can see like someone put actual work into like the tear physics for the bread, where like he just like chews a piece of it off and you can see like the loaf of bread flex and like pull apart in a really realistic way. But then there's also like
Sure, whatever dumb shit.
scenes where they just have like
All right, here's the deal.
like
No one leaves here alive.
they just use like stock animations that you might have seen in older games. Like they kind of use every part of the buffalo. Sorry, they kind of use every part of the buffalo, so to speak, in these. All right, I guess we're enemies now. Sucks for you. I hope they weren't expecting me to kill all the devil pirates first, but I think that's like a super boss side quest, so I should be fine here. Oh, hold on, I forgot. I found apparently there's like 4 possessed or cursed instruments you can find, and I found one of them earlier that summons a bunch of sharks when you play a fiddle. Dark god of the waves, curse of the man-eating shark. Basically a summon attack. So yeah, like they've kept a lot of the like RPG elements in the combat from Infinite Wealth and the game before that, but kind of married it to the real-time combat system. So it's like it's better than ever. It's never been more cool. What's up, numbnuts? Thought you were gonna get that treasure for yourself. Tough luck. I like how Mazur just has a giant meat cleaver that he wields.
Shit. So that's why they call you the Mad Dog of Shimano.
Mad what now?
So, what are you gonna do with us?
You were the ones turning heel and trying to kill us out of nowhere. So we'll say what's next is also your choice. How friendly you want to be moving forward.
Don't worry, your lives aren't in danger. Unlike you guys, we're not the murdering type.
Besides, you made us that tasty curry.
Well, shit.
There'll be time to get that recipe from you later. First, let's talk Esperanza treasure. We know it's here on Nele Island. So, you dicks already find it?
How do you know about that? And who's asking?
Queen Michelle. Old Battle Axe has got eyes and ears all over Atlantis. Granted, you let your boys make it easy by going there and getting lit every night. Practically begging for it to get out.
What was I supposed to do? This island's boring as shit. Us Yakuza can't handle that kind of thing for too long. Look who's talking. You were just there, weren't you?
Yeah, fun.
Captain, something wrong?
Those Polycana thugs in Atlantis sure went a long way just to kill me. Even cooked up a scheme to kidnap Noah and lure me to a trap. So, why don't the pieces fit together? Polycana wants to kill me that badly? Me in particular? Got me a suspicion. We didn't leave those kidnapping pricks back in Atlantis. They're right here.
Wait, what?
Thinking back on it, them covering their faces should have been our first clue they weren't the genuine article. So how about it? You wouldn't have anything you want to confess, would you? Surely you'd see playing dumb is pointless by now.
Fine, I'll come clean. As far as we were concerned, both you and Saejima were gonna be obstacles to the plan. Saejima taking you back to Japan right away?
Bro, this guy's gonna beef it so hard in a few
Seemed like he was going to
moments.
solve my problem himself. But instead, you left with your ship to do who knows what, and for who knows how long. So I thought, well, if Goro Majima was killed in Atlantis, Saejima'd go there to investigate instead of coming here. Then we'd have you both out of our hair. 2 birds, 1 stone. Just like before.
Oh, talk about a perfect deduction on my part. I'm on my game today.
So, that tough
Feeling
Haku was
himself.
actually one of your boys?
Yeah, right over there. Fool tried to cut his pinky off as punishment for fucking up. But those days are behind us now, so I stopped him. We threw out allegiance to our family quests, too. Made it so we had nothing left to lose. That was the price of coming to Hawaii for this whole treasure hunt.
Woe is you.
Can't back down now. Frankly, we're just in too deep.
So you put all your eggs in one basket. And that basket was buried treasure? I gotta say, that is one dumbass plan. Damn if I don't love a dumbass plan, Shigaki. You're giving it your best shot, and that's what a real man does.
Well, no arguing with that.
Thanks?
You're in good company. Hell, Jason and Masaru here, they've been chasing that treasure for years now. And the Goromaru's crew all came on to dig up some loot too. So how about this? We team up, combine our crews, and split the treasure when we find it. Fair and square, between us all.
You serious, Captain? I mean, even after these guys tried to kill you?
He's human. Everybody makes mistakes, don't they?
What about the former Tojo clan? Would they be entitled to some treasure too, then?
Tojo clan? Why would people who ain't even here pulling their own weight get a share of the loot?
And you'll still honor that? Say, even after getting your memories back?
Rest easy. Captain Majima's a man of his word.
Okay, I guess he joins my crew. I was expecting him to get, like, assassinated there,
So,
to be honest.
No Haku around today?
Nope.
It's usually how
We
these
tend
things
to do
work.
our own separate things here on the island. Now and then, they'll come by and just watch us lug the nuclear waste around. Them being here last time was pretty unusual.
That reminds me. Do they know about the treasure?
No. We made sure to keep that from them. If they knew, they'd likely get pretty upset, or at least demand a share. And I'm not interested in either.
Boss, report just came in. From down at the harbor. Sure enough, Saijima's landed. He's on his way here now.
Shit. Oh, totally slipped my mind.
And Saijima's... who's this guy again?
Your sworn brother, Taiga Saejima. A legendary Yakuza on par with the Mad Dog of Shimano and the Dragon of Dojima.
Legendary, you say? This sounds like it'll be fun.
He's here to bring you back to Japan. What are you gonna do?
I'll tell him this. I ain't leaving yet. Have a nice trip back to Japan without me.
Do me a favor and tell him that yourself, okay? He won't listen hearing it from me. Also, whatever you do, make sure you don't mention the treasure.
What's got you so on edge? Seriously, I don't recall you getting all jumpy like this when I showed up.
Well, I'll tell you this. A legend's a lot less intimidating when he's an amnesiac.
If anything, he'd be more intimidating because he doesn't know who you are. Saijama's already headed this way. If you wait at the village entrance, he'll be here soon. Alrighty. This reminds me of the Queen's Blood music from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like the card game theme. I always have a place for Bronze Man. No leader traits. Bummer.
Sup? Aye, aye. Yokai!
Time to work.
You can count on
Nickel Kidman. And the other thing I like about this game is there's lots of bleed over, like, from real world people. Like, kind of, it's like, it kind of just becomes this, like, parody sometimes where they'll have, like in Zero, you meet Miracle Johnson, who is, like, obviously a stand-in for Michael Jackson, but for legal reasons they couldn't have him in the game. Also, Steven Spielberg shows up. That's good stuff. Wait, is that the minimum? Oh. Could be in trouble here. Okay, it doesn't matter what ingredient as long as it's an ingredient of that type. Good to know. I can just throw bugs in there, why not?
Gonna put my chef hat on.
Oh, God.
Kinda screwed that one.
That's like the least fun cooking minigame
The kitchen's still
mechanic.
open. Easy. Whoops.
Oops.
Nice. Not bad at all.
Close enough.
Time for
Skin the scum.
Good work, me.
Oh hell yeah! I'm glad. Hey, what's up, Sora? Welcome in. I'm glad I could be your first exposure to this game. This whole series is probably one of my favorite game series. Like when it first was out, I wasn't really aware of like how like fun this was, but like as I kind of like became more and more interested in like just off the beaten path games, like this definitely qualifies as like this has a lot of stuff that just no other game offers.
Turned out pretty nice. Harvest time.
As long as you have the patience for it, it can kind of get really slow at times, but a lot of it is just you deciding what activity you're the most interested in, and then like you don't even have to do the main story stuff. Well, I mean, you kind of have to advance it just to like get to the mini games or like unlock the different like side content. But and I'm doing good. I've been wanting to stream this game again recently. I'm pretty far in. I'm not like all the way to the end, but I'm at least more than halfway through, I would guess.
Majima-san, Saijima's gonna be here soon. What's your plan?
I guess I'll wait right here.
I'm gonna wait right here. I gotta see what this guy's like.
Oh yeah, you don't remember, huh? Here. This is Taiga Saijima.
I like how he's still wearing that that like winter coat.
You fucking with me?
In this like subtropical climate.
He really does have that tattoo.
He just has to keep his appearance throughout every single game. Oh.
Been a long time.
Well, hush my mouth.
Anyhow, what's this? Some kinda new getup?
Oh, all right, he's here. You're Saijima, I take it. I'm guessing you've heard. This whole memory deal I've got, it means I ain't going back to Japan yet. So you mind leaving me be for a while?
Leaving you be is one thing. I'm finding your memory deal hard to believe. Feels like a movie or TV show.
Well, it's reality.
You really believe this, huh? This whole pirate thing? You ain't just fucking around with me.
I was on a ship, I guess it wrecked, and I washed ashore. Nearly ended up dying on the beach, till Noah here found me and saved me. Noah and Goro, that is.
You sure do look tough, Saijima. But our captain's the toughest there is.
World's a big place, kid. There's always someone tougher out there. And I'm the proof.
Objection! The proof this guy's putting forth looks mighty dubious to me, Your Honor.
It's more.
It's going all right. How's your VTube channel?
You really don't remember, bro?
I ain't your bro.
What do you VTube as?
Come on. Don't
Just
you
like
wanna
an
get your
anime
memories
person?
back as soon as possible? Let's get you to Japan, to a hospital. What do you want to stick around here for?
Easy. I got my own.
How hard is that to set up? It seems like a lot of work is involved.
Just to hear it straight from me.
And like just getting the rigging down and like
You're wasting your time.
having it not glitch out.
The hell you say?
Wait just a second! Sajima-san, sir. The boss, he's got a job to finish up here. When it's over, me and Minami, we'll take him back to Japan personally.
A job, huh? He's got plenty of those to finish back home, too.
Do I?
Yeah. Great dissolution cleanup. There's out-of-work Yakuza everywhere. Not just here on Nelly Island. Japan's crawling with them. You and me, we're responsible for that. And now? Now you're just gonna blow it off and run away?
And what? It's on me to get a bunch of pain-in-the-ass bums a job?
Pain in the ass! That's it, bro! You crossed the line now. Whether you remember or not.
Hello, dumbass? That's the whole problem here. How am I supposed to know a line when I can't remember jack shit? Honestly, my real bro would pull his head out of his ass and cut me some slack.
Oh, that shit struck a chord. Saejima-san's shaken.
Shut it! All right. Guess I got no choice but to help you remember, huh? By beating the memories back into you!
Shirtless punch fight! Shirtless punch fight!
Goro, it's you!
Hey!
I think old Goro's got a message for you. This island ain't big enough for 2 tigers.
Fine. Guess there's a silver lining here.
Oh, because of his tattoo.
We can finally settle who's
That's
better,
actually funny.
once and for all. Ain't that right, bro?
Thought I told you, stop calling me bro!
Bruh. Has he got brass knucks on? What is he deflecting my blades with? I'm a VTuber, but I quit VTubing for some reasons. Oh, okay. He's got charge attacks, but I've got launchers. Well, I hope you get back into it eventually. Bro, this is honestly the hardest fight yet in this game. Cool heat move, bro. Bro, he's like moving in step with me. I can't even dodge him.
Shit, I don't know what, but this is fun as hell!
Damn you!
I don't really have... The thing is, I don't really have a set schedule. I just stream whenever I want to. I try to stream at least 3 times a week, but like the past few weeks I've just been not doable because there's just been so many thunderstorms in my area. And there's nothing I hate more than like being in a stream that's going well and like I've barely started and like my internet just drops. It's not great. Do I have... Oh, I have like 20 healing items.
These old moves of yours, and you're still saying you don't remember.
Damn straight I am.
Fine. Good. In that case, let's go as hard as we can!
I have a gun. What have you got? Oh no! how he's feeling himself. Oh, thank you. Honestly, I feel like this style would work out better against him. The dodge is faster, and like it's way more kind of. I think it's way more meant for like one-on-one fights. It seems like. Get up. Oh man. This is paralyzed you, bro. You're done.
Gotcha.
You pretended to have nothing left. I pretended to fall for it. Guess that's my win.
So they both played each other? Oh, and the boss still won.
Well, damn. You got me there. This one's yours.
Hey kid, did you catch that? I sure hope so. This is Yakuza history in the making.
It is?
The hell?
Whoa! You see that shit? That thing just pissed on Saejima-san. Mad disrespect, dude.
Wow, Goro, you really got it out for him, huh?
Take that tiger off your back.
One tiger too many.
That ended very oddly, I must say. It's like the music that normally plays during a side quest.
Had the whole island against me, huh?
It's not like we thought it would need to come to something like this. Honest, Saejima-san.
Wrong place, wrong time. Seems like you ended up a right poster boy for it here.
So how's this gonna play out? Can't let me go, or I'll beat the shit out of every last one of you. That leaves you only one option. You're gonna have to kill me to keep me quiet, yeah?
Come on. We'd never dream of doing that.
Excuse me, dickhead? You just tried to murder me in Madlantis.
That was the past. Things were different then.
Shigaki, what's your angle in all this?
A 3D gaming room for my background?
What do you care?
I mean, if I had like a different living space, there's just not much room in here.
Whatever.
And like, I don't really have the lighting set up for it anyway.
Afraid you're just gonna have to sit tight till I'm finished with it. I mean, it ain't like I never want to get my memories back, you know?
What's this stuff you got? Say it straight.
Well, this boy Noah here saved my life. The only reason the gulls out there ain't feeding on my carcass is him. I knew I had to repay him in kind. And I looked at this kid, his health chaining him to his tiny island, and said, I'm gonna show you the world. I promise.
That's what you promised?
Yeah.
Show him the world? What's the aim, though? I mean, how would you know when you're done?
Well, whenever Noah's satisfied, I guess. All right, kid? Let's see. So far, we've seen Nele Island, we've checked out Madlantis, we visited Honolulu, too. Saw his mom and sister there, didn't we?
Breathe. You're all right. You're okay.
Sorry, Dad. Don't worry, I'm good.
So that's the rub. His adventure ain't done yet.
Horseshit. You'll keep wandering around aimlessly with no end. I ain't waiting for that. Look.
Yeah, that kind of describes my gameplay so far.
Do it. Let him be the one to tote his son up and down the coast. You got promises you ain't filled back in Japan. The disillusion.
And I'm from the United States.
Still tons of Yakuza who need you to show them a home. You just gonna drop them? Leave what you started unfinished? The Goro Majima I knew would have never pulled something like that. Not in a million years. Am I wrong, Shigaki?
Well, he did think everything was a pain in the ass.
Specifically the
He sure did.
Midwest. Center Midwest.
But yeah, the Majima-san I knew wouldn't do that. He'd have never left anything half-finished.
Like near, Chicago. Seems I was pretty well respected before I lost my memory. I may have no choice but to go back to Japan.
So, now what, Captain? Is our adventure over?
Well, the captain's done a lot to help you and fulfill his promise already. Isn't that enough?
It's not.
Nice to meet you, too.
It's not enough. You're right, Noah. How about a present? Would that make up the rest?
What kind of present?
What kind indeed? That treasure here on Nele Island. How's that sound?
I told you not to mention that in front of Saejima.
The Esperanza treasure?
Genius. That's the captain for you.
We'll get that life elixir and fix your cough right up. What about that? You'd say we're square?
If you think we could really find it, of course! It'd be the best ever! Does that mean you'll stay till we find the treasure?
Of course! I didn't come all this way to miss out on the best part.
All right. It's officially time to hunt some treasure.
Yeah, and now I'm pumped! Lead on, boss! Let's find this lost treasure! Hell yeah!
Hey! Wait a damn minute. This Esperanza treasure.
The way the music cut out.
The hell is it?
Back to square one over here.
All right, all right. Somebody's gonna have to fill this landlubber in, I guess.
Let's call it a day. You guys staying on the Garamaro, Majima-san? Yeah, that's the plan. Take good care of Saejima, okay? There's lots to tell him. Sure, leave it to me. Talk to Manami at the village entrance when you're ready to head back. He'll prepare a car for you. Got it. I'll meet you on the Garamaro tomorrow. We can talk about what I... On the Garamaro tomorrow. We can talk about what I heard from Tucker. Then we can start searching for the Esperanza's treasure as one big team. Later. See ya. I guess. Now would be a good time to raid out. Probably, and here's the reason why. Because I already have one. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Who isn't a bot that's trying to scam me. I appreciate you all, except for you, Sora. I'm probably gonna call it here. We're almost at the 4-hour mark, and that's usually what I limit myself to with this game, so I don't burn myself out on it. We're gonna raid into somebody who's live. I'm gonna raid into Sam because
She's my mod, and she's awesome. Totally has nothing to do with the fact that she subbed to me earlier. Okay, that might have influenced it a little bit. No, I don't want to see your stolen art. I'm good, thanks. In fact, just like... take a hike. No, no one here, least of all me, is dumb enough to fall for your bullshit. So, maybe give it a rest. Let's see. 75, MCL. It's been so long, I forget her name. Here we go. Alright, I'll see you all again, except for you, Sora. You'll probably be banned after the stream is over. Get fucked.